We're now eating food that is chemically active. And it matters what you eat it with. So I'm going to give you the very quickest, I'm almost done, examples of what is called food combining, because it matters what we eat it with. When we eat starchy foods, we had to be concerned with a whole lot of other issues as far as how we eat. But now that we've essentially took starches and threw them out the window, we're still getting carbohydrates. Starches are just one branch of the carbohydrate window. And so we still have the sugars. The sugars taste sweet to the tip of our tongue. Anything you eat that tastes sweet to the tip of your tongue is a sugar. There's something sweet. I can taste this avocado has some sweetness in it. Well, that's the sugar in the avocado, even though there's not much. We are so sensitive to sweet because we are sweet seekers. So there are certain foods that go together super well and others that I really would never put together on the same plate for the same meal. Now, Alicia is doing a phenomenal job, and I hope she gets lots of applauses too, and running a beautiful team. And she's trying her best to really give people lots of options, which includes sometimes putting on the table things that I would not put on the same table. If it was just you and I having lunch, I would not put the bananas and the oranges on the same table, because when I eat bananas and oranges together, it always goes sour. How many people have had it? Bananas and oranges go sour? Like, that's enough hands to convince me. How many people eat oranges and bananas and no problem? And that's fine for you. But there's plenty of us, I got a pretty good digestion, but bananas and oranges always go sour. I had to try many times before I was convinced. And I just don't like that. Oh, sour. That's just terrible. So for me, I won't put the very, very acid fruit with my bananas or my dates or other things that have no acidity whatsoever. They're very sweet but not acid. So I'm not putting dates and tomatoes together. I'm not putting bananas and oranges together. Some people find that if their digestion is really sensitive, that when they eat melons, they have to do, well, the expression is eat melons alone or leave them alone. But I find that I can eat melons even in a group and it gives me no problem. I don't have to be totally alone. But I tend not to eat them with other foods. I'll make a meal of melon or different types of melons. Some people's digestion is so sensitive they can't even mix melons. Whereas I've got pretty good digestion. I'll eat melons with anything that is just as juicy as a melon. I'll eat melons with oranges, I'll eat melons with pineapple, I'll eat melons with mango or papaya, I'll eat melons with cherries, I'll eat melons with anything that's got a core or a stone in the middle. I'll eat melons with anything that's as juicy, whether it's kiwi or pineapple or even, and bear with me as I try my best, I'll even eat it with tomato. I know, it sounds funny to hear me say tomato. Think of how well you digest. If you really want to digest well, keep your meal as simple as possible. You can keep your diet varied, but keep your meal really simple. I'm going to put greens with just about anything, cucumbers with just about anything, celery with just about anything. But I really respect the super sweet fruits, the non-acidic fruits, and keep them sort of in their own meal framework, rather than put them with the most acidic or the most juicy. It's kind of a water content thing. Some people think of it that way more. So that's just a little detail of food combining. When you're up there and you go, oh, everything looks good, I want everything. Well, fine, but you'll probably find your tummy is rumbling, and it's not as much fun that way.